Hi everybody, this is Ray, and you can see down in the corner, I think, that's Vaughn. Okay, anyway, this is going to be different than a lot of shows you guys see because I'm doing it out of my house and my family's here, so once in a while something weird might happen. We're just not going to let it throw us, and we're just going to stick with what we got planned. Alright, let's see. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more people here to start with, and I know we're recording, so I'm just. No, I think we should. I think we should get going, because I got to go do. I have to go do the UFO Phil thing at 7 o'clock and bring back Yar. So. I'm sorry.
Phil's gonna be on tonight.
Yes and no. The chat's going to be open, but we're going there basically to work on some things, and the lighting guy's coming. So again, this is all part of what my show's about too. You guys are going to hear all sorts of interesting things about how, I'm learning live programming. I'm not going to be doing it like these people that have rehearsed it. I tried that the other day, and I was driving myself crazy. So I do have a plan. I do have an outline, and if you see me looking away once in a while, it's just because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And as we get going, I'll get better. Right. Let's see. I know you guys know some things about me. Here's some things you might not know. I got my start on Comedy Central's The Man Show. And I was
I love that show.
and I ran an antique store. I sold action figures and toys and basically bought people's childhoods and made money off it. Anyway, the people from The Man Show contacted me about wanting some stuff on the pro wrestler Andre the Giant. I put together some magazines and pictures and some strange little things. And with that, I wrote up little blurbs on Stick-It, the Post-its. And I sent that in. For 10 minutes work, I was paid $100. And I was thinking I was it. I was a star. This is what I was going to do with the rest of my life. I made that $100 last about 5 years. Always have a backup plan. Those 5 years I did nothing but write. And that's eventually what we're going to get to in here. I came up with weird stories. During that time I wrote Ho Ho Homicidal. If you're thinking this is an overnight success game, no. No, you have to work hard and you have to be busting your butt and be willing to do other things. You have to meet people. You have to swallow a lot of pride and kiss a little bit of rear. Okay, back in 2005, I got my first option. I optioned a screenplay called A Malicious Christmas to Hayes Films. And that's ran by a young lady named Heather Barron. If you get a chance, Google her, but please don't contact her because I'm hoping she doesn't see this. I'm naming names. I'm going to get myself in trouble. But anyway, she worked in the adult entertainment industry. So my first big option was for $10. And she was fine to deal with at first, and she let me keep control of my script, and things were looking actually kind of positive. Until what happened? There was an issue over a release form. She kept wanting me to do more and more, and I didn't understand why. I found out later it was a way to stall me. She had P. Diddy in this. She had Dustin Hoffman in this. She had De Niro in this. Now, granted, I didn't know any better. Just let people talk and did what I had to do. She had Lisa Rennie. She was going to play Mrs. Claus. It was 30 Days of Hell. From there, I got my script back, and I moved on. I just kept writing again. My first film was a little ditty called Zombie Weed. Some of you may have seen the trailer on YouTube. The best thing about that project was the trailer. The film was so bad, I don't even know where it is today. What happened there was, if you want to find people to be in this business and you're looking for actors, think. This is real important. Here's a note-taking thing. If you're looking for actors, People want to be in the film industry so bad they take jobs that are connected with the film industry. What is that? Video stores. I got my cast and crew from the local video stores. That we started off really strong, as with all our small projects. You know, everybody's interested and into it. And then my lead got arrested. Yeah, I've been through a lot of interesting, weird stuff. He got arrested and decided to drop out with like 2 days shooting. So if I can ever find a copy to put out there for you guys to see, you'll actually see me winging it. Just winging it. I came up with weird little graphics and type and text things to fill in scenes and scene after scene. The best thing that came, another good thing that came out of that, the film was funny. What we did was actually hysterical. My kids ate their mother, you know. I also learned that if you're doing stunts and you don't have trained people, you really need to rehearse. One of my actresses got punched in the head. We couldn't use that take. We wanted to do it again. The guy that hit her felt so bad he swung the nightstick 6 inches over her head. So, but you learn from it. It was
really bad.
I'm sorry? I missed that.
Really bad.
Oh yeah, it was awful. But everybody involved up until the guy got arrested was into it. It took us should have taken us 3 weekends, took us 6 months. There was one guy that moved, and after he moved, I stepped in. I'm not even wearing the same clothes. We just set it up with a funny line. It worked. Now, my first decent film, and you can find that on YouTube, it's called Secrets of Dr. Han. There's 2 versions of the version I edited and the version that's on YouTube. I personally like my version better, but we got a little bit of notoriety out of that. We came really close in, you guys, anybody remember the TV show called The Lot? On Fox, it was, you know, they submit your film and then a group of people got together and they had to make films every week. Well, anyway, we got pretty close. We got pretty close. We got pretty. Go ahead, Vaughn.
But I think I found the trailer for your zombie lead movie.
Oh yeah, it's there. Dr. Han. H-A-H-N. Anyway, that's where I met the man that wound up being the guy that I work with a lot. His name's Ron Ford. If you get a chance, you guys want to learn filmmaking, you want to learn it the combination of the Hollywood way and the cheap way, I highly recommend you get it on Netflix and you rent anything that has the name Ron Ford on it. He will teach you how to work with, I mean, you can see how he works with actors by watching this film. You can see that he did things, I mean, he's done films for $500 that look like there's $100,000 into. He's taught me. That's what, he's the reason Ho Ho Homicidal came to be. That was a whole nother weird situation. We were doing a zombie movie, and I couldn't get him off my computer because he was reading the script and laughing so loud we couldn't shoot. But anyway, that's some of the stuff. That's enough of the stuff that you guys might not know about me. Now let's get into why you're here. Let's talk about scripts, screenwriting, why we do things, when we do things, how we do things. All right, we're all on a budget. We're all basically broke. We do our best. Stick with the free stuff. There's nothing better to write a screenplay than one of these. This is called a pen. I told you I'd start at the basics. This is a pen. This is a composition notebook. You can get 2 feature scripts out of this, and the pages lay out just about perfect. If you're in... Why did I start with this? Because I believe in outlining. I do not... Hi, Zeus. I do not think people should write a screenplay by sitting at their computer and typing gibberish, because you're going to rewrite it like 56 times. Let's do all your rewriting here and type it once. Remember? You know, why work hard when you can work smart? Alright, I know a lot of you guys use Celtics. And if I'm not pronouncing that right, I know you know what I mean. From what I've seen on that, fantastic program.